I'm sitting in my car and it's really dark. And I'm not going to turn on the light. I'm waiting for my son. So my son is fencing. Let me make sure that I'm not like advertising anything. Anyway, I'm sitting in my car for a few minutes and I have no idea if he's going to be out in 2 minutes or more. Just trying to make sure that I can't see anything. I don't want to be seen. I don't see. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure. I know it's super, super dark. It's only 7:14 p.m. actually. But I'm sitting in my car. If I turn the light on, then I'm going to basically be like advertising. Most of these cars around here are probably empty. They're probably the cars that, I mean, I don't know, since it's a meet. The parents are probably inside watching. But it's extremely loud. It's like really, really bright. I mean, they're probably done cleaning up. He said they should be cleaning up now. But I just wanted to get out of the house and get here to make sure that I was here before, I didn't want him to be all done and then he's waiting for me and I'm let me see if I can bring it a little closer. It's kind of blurry, huh? Well, it's so dark. So looks like somebody just joined. So I'm sitting in my car. I'm waiting for my son to come out of his fencing. And I thought I would just pop on and talk for a minute. Hi, the Beanie Cast. Can you see me and hear me okay? So it's like dark, but there might be some parents in their cars. Although, like I said, most of them are probably inside the fencing meet. It's a home meet, so I subbed. Thank you. Hi, Melanie. So, welcome. And I guess I should say my little disclaimer for anybody who's joined. My policy is ignore, yeet, and delete. Meaning if you say some stupid shit or nasty shit or something that I find offensive or that it's just not welcome here, I don't respond to you. I ignore you and then I just yeet you. How was my day? It's been good. Pretty busy. I don't know if you can tell that I have a bit of a cold and I'm getting over it, but I've had a lot of work, super busy today. I did not do as much work as I should. And when I go home, I have to finish editing this video. It's this hour and 11-minute video. Thank you. Thank you for saying you hope I feel better. I do feel better. I was feeling a lot more shitty yesterday and the day before, but I think I'm at the tail end of it. So I have this hour and 12-minute podcast interview with my client. And the person she's interviewing, and there's all these photos throughout and like captions that pop up, and they don't like the font or the fact that it kind of like it fades in and fades out. She wants it to be just like plain and just like pop in with the photo and pop out in like one thing. So anyway, it's kind of like tedious to go through each thing, but that's part of what I'm getting paid for. Hi. Okay. That's funny. Oh, wait, that's funny. Look, your name is funny. Hold on, let me, if I can pull it out. I'm trying to get off my car. I have these little little duckies. I have two cute little babies, and I have a mama, and then I have, hi Zen and Finn. I have a little pink llama one. So, okay, here comes a parent ready to pick up their kid. You can see their brake lights in my face. Howdy, Zen and Finn. Me is Finn. Hello. So, one sec. Since I'm still getting over my cold, I'm coughing a little bit. I don't think you want to hear it. The kids might be coming out soon. So anyway, there's some man right there. So anyways, hi, I'm Kat. This is Kat Love Dreaming Peach. And I have a website, catlovedreamingpeach.com. And what my channel is about is I just talk about whatever the fuck I want to at the moment. I used to talk about dreams, the dreams you have at night, and the dreams you have in your life that you want to manifest. If you want to up level, if you want to heal from trauma, that's a big topic that I talked about a lot in my older videos. And I talk about manifesting your specific person, but your specific person is you. And all the time and energy and obsession and hoping and wishing and dreaming and wanting and longing for that specific person. What's worked for me on my journey, which is something Ralph Smart says, infinite waters, diving deep, you know, Ralph Smart. So I have found that by focusing all of that, the longing for love and the wishing to be with that perfect partner or a good partner or somebody who wants to call you, text you, hang out with you, be with you, give you a massage, hear about your day, hear about your dreams and your goals and your wishes and your fears and your insecurities. And hold on a second. When we allow ourselves to be that specific person for ourselves, when you recognize that you are the person, you are the specific person that is with you every second of every day, every night, every single thing you do. There is not one single breath you take, not a thought you think, not a wish you wish or long for, not a stub you toe, a toe you stub. There's nothing, there's not one single speck of your life that you live without yourself. And when you recognize that, that's the relationship that you need to build and grow and focus on and commit to. You know, people love the idea of committing to a relationship with someone who will commit to them, but they're very often not willing to commit to themselves. Almost never willing to commit to themselves. In fact, you think that somebody else committing to love you forever, no matter what, is the ultimate goal. But if you're not willing to commit to you forever, to commit to your happiness, your mental happiness, your physical happiness, your emotional happiness, your intellectual stimulation, your, you know, the amount of time that you're willing to spend on your hobbies and things that you want to do and classes you want to take or businesses you want to start, you know, self-care and self-love and buying yourself those, you know, the clothes you want or the toys you want or whatever it is that you want to do, whether you're somebody who likes to get your hair done and your nails done and wear fancy clothes, or if you're totally laid back like me, I don't wear makeup, I don't get my hair done or my nails done. I do love clothes though, I buy a lot of clothes. But, you know, ultimately, I believe that by focusing my commitment to me, on me, it's really made me a happier person. And although at the same time now here where the reality is like we're living in a fucking fascist shit hole, that stupid piece of garbage orange blob of evil, he's kind of putting a damper on things. 1 second. Oh, oh my god, I dropped it. Sorry. Ah. Anyway, I'm probably gonna have to pop off soon. Well, what do you guys think about this garbage crook, grapist, evil, pirate, wannabe, dictator, wannabe, fascist, wannabe, shitler, wannabe? What do you think? Oh, everybody dropped off. I wonder if I lost connection or if nobody cared about my rambling. I don't know. It says I'm still live, but I don't know. Anyway, hopefully I am still live. Although I can't tell because, well, I dropped the phone by accident. So I don't know. I could be just talking into the void. Oh, okay. I just dropped the phone and I wasn't sure if I was still live. So if there's anybody there, can you just say like hi? That I'm still live. I'm still connected. So maybe it's, most people have dropped out because I'm just sitting here in my car in the dark waiting for my son to pop out of his fencing meet. And I didn't want to turn on the light because I'm sitting here in the dark, and as the other parents come to pick up their kids, if I have the light on in the car, I'm going to be basically sitting here in a spotlight talking to myself. I mean, they won't know if I'm talking to myself or on the phone, obviously. But anyway, I was just trying to talk about the fucking state of the world. What a fucking embarrassment the goddamn so-called president is. And I think he has dementia. I really do. He's unhinged. He's unwell. He's unfit. He is just evil and stupid. And he needs to be impeached. I personally don't believe that he is going to survive his full term. Whether that means like physically he doesn't last, or like he's just going to be removed, I don't see how somebody who's going spiraling downward the way this orange buffoon of this emperor with no clothes, mad King Hitler wannabe guy. It does seem to me, from a very non-medical, non-professional, just opinion, speculation, I think he does have dementia. I think, it seems to me that he's been spiraling downward, like, faster than ever. Like, at the beginning of, like, when the election started, I heard him a couple times and I was like, he's funny. He's kind of funny. He's offensive and he's stupid and he's bad and he's dangerous and he's an insurrectionist and he's a crook and a felon and all that stuff. But he was kind of funny to me, a little bit. And then one time I was talking to my sister and I mentioned that, oh, he's kind of funny. She was like, no, he's not. He's horrible. And I was like, okay, let me listen to him again. Because I just, I wouldn't like sit around listening to him. So I did. And I listened. I don't remember what what it was. Something is like poking me. I have all these layers on. I'm in my car. I have on a sweatshirt and a shirt under that, and I usually cut the tags out. It's the tags. The tags I didn't cut out are like, I'm super hypersensitive to fabrics and to tags and to the seams, and like I wear a lot of stuff inside out when I'm home. Because it just feels more comfortable. But anyway, what was I saying? So I listened to him before the election, and then I was immediately like, actually that was before Kamala even got on, when Biden, because I was like, fuck Biden, he's too old, fuck Trump, he's a fucking evil bitch. And my sister was like, you better vote for Biden. And I was like, and then I listened to the one talk, and I was like, oh fuck, I will vote for Biden. I'll vote for a potato over fucking that evil bastard. And then Kamala came on, and I went from like, oh, I'll vote for anything, to like, oh my God, I'm super excited. I did love her. She's so educated. She would have been amazing. I think she actually won. I believe she won, that he stole it in whatever fucking way he did with Elon and whatever they did. But here we are. And he's up there in Switzerland talking about Greenland, talking about Iceland, talking about acting like a mob boss. I'm gonna delete you, especially because fuck you. Oh yes, hello for a few more people who popped in. The reason it's dark like this is because I am sitting in my car waiting for my son to get out of his fencing meet, which technically I could go inside, but fuck that. No offense to my son, I love him with all my heart. But fencing is loud as fuck. It's like, it's a gym, and then they have all these metal swords that like clang, clang, clang. And then there's like a bunch of them. And then a bunch of parents. Oh God, no. No, thank you. It's like dark. It's 7:30. It feels like it's freaking midnight. And so yeah, I thought I would pop on a live. I haven't done a live in a while. It's been like maybe a month, maybe 3 weeks. I don't know. So on the rare occasion when I can just jump on and yap. So this is just a yapping. Oh, is it broken? Wasn't that the title? Is it broken yet? What? What is broken? Is the fucking Congress broken enough? Is the Senate broken enough? Is democracy broken enough? Is the trust in the U.S. broken enough? Is fucking Trump's brain broken enough? Like, has he broken enough laws yet? Like, when the fuck is this shit gonna end? Is this just gonna like turn into a full-scale war? I'm like, what the fuck? He's threatening to like bomb the entire country of Iran. He wants to steal Greenland. He's out here talking about, just because somebody rowed a boat over there 500 years ago doesn't mean it's yours. Like, hello? Like, that's what we did, not me. My people didn't come from over there. My people weren't the fucking pilgrims. They came later. But essentially, yeah, I mean, you know, I'm very open to immigration and stuff. But, you know, not killing fucking indigenous people and native people and saying this shit is yours, like, what do they say? Mexicans did not cross the border. The border crossed Mexico. Like, half this shit was Mexico. The other half was whatever they called it, I don't know. But it wasn't the fucking United States. It was other people's, you know. I've always acutely aware of not being indigenous. Like, I was born here. My dad was born here. My biological mother was born here. My grandparents were born here. My great-grandparents came from Eastern Europe. It used to be Russia. Now is Latvia and Ukraine and Kyiv. And, okay, we want to add a spontaneous, oh, it popped away. It was giving me a spontaneous question to ask. Let me see if I could do a poll or something. Let's see. No. Let's see, is this a poll? No. I don't know if you could do a poll from your phone. Well, are you a fucking Nazi? Or are you a decent human being? Anyway, YouTube was pushing the vertical live videos for a while, which is part of why I was enjoying jumping on the vertical lives, because I would get a bunch of people jumping on and following. I know the lighting sucks. I don't know if they're still doing it. But anyway, this is taking a lot longer than I expected. And luckily I haven't gotten so crazy cold. Let's see, right now it says the car is 57, is backwards, right? 53 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's see, there's a little button here. Where is the button? Let's see. Where's the little button? Oh, here. Okay, so if you do Celsius, it's 12 degrees Celsius. And 60% humidity. Oh, did you guys hear about there's supposed to be a big storm on Sunday? My uncle died in December, and his memorial, we didn't get to go to the funeral because it was like, I don't know, everybody had to work, and so the memorial is Sunday, and we're planning on going, me and my mom. My sister said no, my brother said yes. So if we go, it'll be me and my mom and my kids, my 2 sons. And my brother said he was gonna go, but I think he was gonna drive by himself. But then I don't know, my mom said that he might not go. But she had also said that my sister might go, but then my sister said no. I said I'm not gonna go. But now, if it's gonna rain, not rain, if it's gonna snow or have a storm, we may just not go. So my uncle died. I mean, technically, he was my ex-uncle because he had married my dad's sister. So he was my uncle through marriage, but they got married like in the 60s, 1960s, before I was born. And then he was my uncle till I was like in my 30s or something. So, you know, he's still my uncle, even though they got divorced. They got divorced like, well, let me see, maybe they got divorced like 15 years ago. So yeah, so, you know, he's still my uncle. And then actually I worked for him in 2020, but it only lasted for 6 weeks, and he was kind of a total jerk. Like, on one hand, he was so nice and so sweet, and he had a driver pick me up in the mornings, and then he was giving me a ride home every day, and he let my kids come in the office 3 times a week, and, you know, so there was that aspect of it that was really cool. But then at the same time, he didn't want to pay me shit. He was like paying me minimum wage, and I was like, I'm doing like a way advanced job. I was doing like 2.5 people's job. I'm like, dude, I can't live with what you're paying me and the work I'm doing for you. Like, this is not a fair deal. So I ended up leaving, and I hadn't seen him since then, which is sad. I haven't seen him in the last, it was like probably 5.5 years. And he was 80 something. He was in his 80s. And he was sick. He had to go to dialysis 3 times a week back in 2020. So he was ill. I had kind of expected that he wasn't going to make it for that many more years, which is sad. And so I do want to go to the memorial. His 2 kids, my aunt's 2 children, are my 2 first cousins, all on my dad's side. And we're not that close. My one cousin lives in California, and I haven't seen him in years, but he was there. He was actually there the day my dad died. He was at my mom's house, my parents' house, and me and my sister and brother were there the night before. And then he was visiting, and the 2 of them were like in the dining room talking, and he died. And then we went to the funeral home, and me and my mom and my cousin, my sister didn't want to go, my brother didn't want to go to see my dad's dead body. And I was like, I'm going to see him. This is the last time. My brother was like, no. And my sister was like, I don't want to see him like that. And I was like, I'm fucking want to see my father. I want to see him dead. Like, I have to. And my mom didn't really want, like, the guy was like, do you want to see him? And I was like, yes. And my mom was like, that's okay. I was like, no, it's not okay. It's not okay. And so my cousin was there, and so we were there together. So anyway, I really want to go on Sunday to his dad's memorial, my cousin's dad, my uncle. But it might be a bad storm. So if the storm is bad and we can't go, that sucks. But anyway, I've been rambling. Hola, Madrid. Hala, Madrid. Hello. I'm sorry, I can't figure out how to read your name. Iman, I can barely see it though. Oh, probably a stupid message. Iman Midha. Well, hello. There's some dumb six-year-old or 12-year-olds in here. Anyway, guys, I've been rambling for 27 minutes. I haven't seen any of my usual friends, but thank you guys for joining. Hey, please click like and hit subscribe and hit the bell notification. I don't usually sit in my car in the dark and talk with a cold, but I do often ramble on various topics when I get on a live. I have time, like hundreds of videos that you can call me Iman. Okay, Iman. Oh, I have to sneeze. Get my tissue ready, just in case. I can't see you. Oh no, I know, it's so dark, right? Because I'm sitting in my car in the dark, and I'm waiting for my son. There and there. But if I shine the light on myself, then you can't see me at all? Or is it just kind of dark and blurry? Maybe that's why people are popping out, because you can't even see me. Maybe I should hang it up, guys. Thank you for being here. Maybe I can shine it a little, but then I look kind of scary. See, I don't want to have a spotlight on myself. Where am I from? I am from the northeast coast of the United States. That's what I was talking about, that I live here. I was born here. My parents are born here. My grandparents are born here. No, shut up. I can show you the snow, though. Let's see. there. See it? Okay. I'm not getting out and walking around in this shit. It's cold. It's, let me see what, my car has a temperature thingy. Let me see. It has to start. So it says it's 55 degrees in the car right now. Oh, it's, it says it's 31. Well, damn, it got a lot warmer. 31 degrees is pretty warm compared to, I'm gonna turn it off again. 31 degrees is warm compared to, it was like 18 degrees this morning. The sneeze is like still hovering, but ooh, but it's not, it doesn't want to come out. Oh, hi Marcus. There you go. There's an old friend. I know it's so dark. Can you see me at all? I can't believe how freaking long my kid is taking. I've been sitting here for half an hour. He said he was going to be done at like 7:10. And I have so much work to do. That's what I was saying. Like, I have this video where they ended up not liking the font and the style of the caption. It's not the captions. It's like, harness the cold. What? I don't know what you're saying. I feel like you're being weird. Anyway, I have to go through and every little instance where there was a photograph. I have like raccoon eyes because it's so dark. Ugh. Let's see if I can turn this on without it being super bright. Let's see. It's like a little better, I guess. So I'm editing this video and it doesn't look good that way. And anyway, I'm sorry. I'm like mumbling. I'm kind of like losing my steam. So I have to go through every single place where I had added a picture and I had popped up some text, and I had the text kind of like gliding in, and there was like, I guess they said it was script. I guess it was script. It was kind of like a fancier font. And they want it to be just like a very basic, like basically Arial kind of font. Well, I'm using Open Sans. And they just want it to be like, just like pop up with the picture and go away. So I have to go through each one and fix it. There's probably a way where you could select. I'm not sure. I'm using DaVinci Resolve. I don't know if any of you guys edit videos. So, I thought that I might be able to like change it all, but it doesn't seem to be. So anyway, I have to go through every one, and then because I'm changing the font and changing the style of the title, it's called the title that's popping up, I have to change the like where it is, the Y and the X axis where it's lined up, because it's like it it's different because it's a different size and a different style. But I'm getting paid to do it. But I should have done it earlier today, so I could have been done with it, but I did other stuff. And now it's almost fucking 8 o'clock at night, and I thought he was going to be out, and I would be going back home and working on the video, but apparently he's still in there. I've been sitting here for 40 minutes. I was listening to Joy read live, and then I thought, you know what, let me pop on a live video myself because it's been so long. And But anyway, anybody have any questions before I hang it up? Any questions or comments? I was talking about how fucking evil and stupid Trump is, and his dumb agenda, and the capitulating sycophant, spineless Congress and Senate who've just completely rolled over and they bow down. And you know, he mentioned North Korea as some kind of example. Like, he was like, nobody has stronger borders than us. Maybe North Korea. And I'm like, that's who the fuck you want to be? You evil, stupid son of a bitch. Like, just dumb, you know? Look at my hair. My hair thinks that it's supposed to go forward. It's like, why does it grow forward like that? And then it's like slippery. It's baby fine and it's slippery. Some lady was like, you touch your hair too much. I'm like, because it's always falling into my damn face. And then I put it back, but then I get a headache. And then, like, you go bald when you do that. Anyway, guys, since nobody has anything to ask or to say, thank you for being here. I hope that you hit subscribe and share the video as well. If anybody wants to just chill and hang out and just kind of listen to me ramble. Gen X, love ya. All right, motherfuckers, and we out.